Hey everyone, can y'all hear me? Okay, good. So, is everyone doing okay tonight? Hold on just one second, y'all. I'm just changing the batteries in my vape real quick. Oh, Tennessee girl, I'm sorry to hear that. One more, honey, we're going to be praying for you. I'm sure everything's going to turn out good. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, honey. Just let me know how it turns out tomorrow after you get back and everything. Crime Crazy, how are you and Brown Bear doing tonight? It's at 9. Okay, that's fine. My chat and stuff here. Yeah, I was alright, Crime Crazy. I just mostly laid around all day today. I don't know, Mark. Chris just texted me and said she fell asleep, so I don't know if she's coming in or not. I'm sure common sense is somewhere in someone's chat. I don't know if Miss Daisy is. Is she still alive? Let me check real quick. Yeah, Miss Daisy's still alive, so they may be over there. I know. I know her feet's got to be tired all that running around she does. Oh, you've noticed those lurkers too, huh, Crime Crazy? Well, that's alright. They're giving me views, so. Okay, so Crime Crazy, that thing that I emailed you and Jeez Louise and White Widow Baby. So that information that Lisa K put, it was correct then, right? Oh, I'm not too good at this. Oh, wait, who is it? I'm in. It's like the Energizer Bunny. Roses. Not been declared yet. Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird that she would put that. I mean, she puts that today, and then the thing that I read to y'all was it last night? How she put it so much for pretending to care about Summer. Crime Crazy, email me and real quick and tell me who you think the one lurker is. Well, damn, we got to talking about lurkers and it drops down from 11 to 8. Hey, Ricky, how are you? Ricky, are you keeping up with what's going on over at Ernie's right now? He went live right before I did, so I didn't get to hear everything he was talking about. I got me. Okay, 1 second. Let me check it. Oh, okay. That is a very good possibility. Well, that's okay. Like I said, they give me views, so. Alright, so I'll give it a few more minutes to see if the rest of them come in before I start pulling this stuff up. Anything new on Rose's case that y'all found that y'all can share, Crime Crazy? At midnight, I might turn it. Okay, Mar. Yeah, that we can tell. Okay. I'm just waiting for Lisa K to come out with her new channel. Okay, Chris says she'll be over here in a minute. You gotta be up by 6:30. Okay, that's fine, honey. Hey, White Widow baby, how are you? It's fine. The one I did earlier today, I didn't even go over anything. We just kind of sit around and talked, and that was about it. Yeah, basically. Left at crime. I was about to say crime crazy. Left at common sense. That's about it. Oh yeah. What up? She watched the movie. I think she said she was traumatized. She completes. Oh, she had a laughing for sure earlier. Oh, she's just downright hilarious. Alright, let me see if I can get some of this stuff pulled up here without it pulling down my. And the other links that I posted those links today, but I had a few other ones, and I don't know where I put them at. And I don't know which one's on here, so I'm just gonna try to look on y'all today. Okay, 1 second, y'all, because it's saying this site can't be reached. Apparently, that's not it. Okay. Okay, Brown Bear, that's fine. Okay. Give me just 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to find the website that had the house on it first. You get my link from instead of screen recording page. I figured I would just grab that link. Yes, White Widow Baby, and also I actually subbed up to that channel last night, and then Crime Crazy posted the link in the chat. And then Crime Crazy, you had posted two links earlier, but for some reason, I can only see the second posted. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull this up with so we can make it any smaller. One second, y'all. Okay, the first link was just the channel. The second was direct to the video. Okay, yeah, the second one was to the video. I just, for some reason, I seen it on my StreamYard, but it wouldn't come up on my phone in the chat. The second one did, so when I clicked on it, it went straight to the video. Okay, Tennessee Girl, honey, I hope you get to feeling better. Do you have anything to take for that? Alright, now let me see if I can get this to do right. One second. Let me go back to my thing now so I can see it when it comes up on my phone. Okay. Let me just turn on 60-minute show about jumping in Ransby, making it sound like maybe DNA when I'll be able to else. I did see where Bullhorn Betty had posted something about some new evidence or something that had came up in that. So I need to check into that because I had actually, I remember the case when I was younger, but my grandmother followed the case. So I kind of like watched the whole thing as it unfolded. And then actually I read the book about it too. So I'll check into that and maybe go over that too. Okay, so everybody can see the house, right? Wait, is it? Okay, there it goes. Did something to her. Yeah, and the sad part about that, Mar, is that her mama has passed away since then too. All right, so everybody can see the house, right? Okay, wait, what up, baby? I'll have to read up now. To refresh myself. Okay, yeah, Brown Bear, I'm gonna check into it too. I didn't get to watch Bullhorn Betty's video today, but that's interesting if there's possibly DNA. Alright, I'll wait for White Widow Baby to get back and then we'll go over this real quick. Yeah, I always thought either the mama or the brother. if I have time, which I should after going over this, it probably won't take long for this. Um, may look into it real quick, see if I can pull anything up about it. This is a house where Trivy had her hair salon. Can I order the book on eBay? Yeah, it's the Murder House more. Um, you talking about the John Benet Ramsey book, Tennessee Girl? I don't know if it's the John Benet Ramsey book you're talking about. I don't know if they have it on eBay, but I went and got it from the library and read it. I love the brother in the beginning, but listen to Patsy. Yeah, Patsy was a little out there. But the brother, I seen an interview that was done. I don't remember exactly how long ago it was, but he, even after he has grown up, he still has kind of like a childlike mentality. I can't wait for the Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell cases to start. Oh yeah, he's way out there. The interview that I watched, he basically just kept laughing through the whole thing. You can tell and I don't even remember how old he is now, but you can tell that his mentality is not up to his actual age. Yeah, I followed the Lori Vallow case like from the very beginning. And actually, JJ's grandparents, Kay and Larry, they don't live but 100 miles from me, 100 miles south of here. Did you see that they have confirmed that Tabby? No, I did not know that, Crumb Crazy. Where did her autopsy thing come out? Because they exhumed the body, did the autopsy, and they had the report completed, but then they said that they wasn't going to release it. Oh, okay, so it just came out today. Oh, wow. Well, I want to say, and I've got it wrote down. I don't know exactly where it's at right now, but um, all of Chad's uh, charges, and I believe he was charged with her murder, and I want to say Lori was too. I have to go back and look that up. Let me see what you're fixing to tell. I was wondering if I could get it. Um, Tennessee Girl, there is a book called Bayou Justice that has the story in it. I don't think there's just a book with just the story in it. Okay, wait, what up, baby? But there is a book called Bayou Justice that has this story, and it has several other stories in it about, I guess, cold cases and unsolved murders and stuff like that, and for people in Louisiana. So if I can find that link again, I'll post it in the chat. Okay, so White Widow Baby, you can see the house on the screen, right? Okay, Crumb Crazy. Okay, so um, and I'll look to Tennessee Girl and see if there's a book that's just about this story, but I don't think there is. But I will look and see if I can find it. All right, so in the movie Still Magnolias, this was the house that Truvy lived in, had her hair salon in. Uh, Malin and Shelby went there. They all got their hair done there and everything else. It was mainly the salon part was where the red truck is parked. There's a door to the right of that red truck that goes to the back part of the house, and that's where the salon was at. Okay, so below this, and this is just a forum that I found, and it says a year after the filming, Philip DeSalle murdered a little girl inside of Truby's house. She was just selling candy. And then down below it, it says in 1990, 11-year-old Avery Grace Evans was selling candy door to door as a fundraiser for her school in Natchitoches, Louisiana. DeSalle lured her into his home where he murdered her. He disposed of her bicycle in a local lake and dumped her body into a dumpster. Her bicycle was recovered, but her body was not. Avery was a straight-A student, a violinist, and was active and well-loved in her community. She was a granddaughter, daughter, sister, niece, and friend. Her passing has changed the course of all of our lives, and we will miss her desperately. Okay, DeSalle confessed fully to the crime in a written statement. Because her body was not recovered, prosecutors offered DeSalle a plea agreement. He pled guilty to manslaughter and kidnapping and was sentenced to 50 years in prison. He is currently incarcerated in Wade Correctional Facility in Houma, Louisiana. Okay, it is the sincere wish of Avery Grace Evans' family that no other families are made to suffer such a loss at the hands of Philip DeSalle, a person who could so callously and viciously murder a child to whom the future had such promise. Given the opportunity, is capable of murdering again. So please help us keep him from harming another child. A bright light has been extinguished, and it is our job to make sure darkness does not prevail. And then below it, it's just mostly, people commenting to it. Okay. Alright, let me pull up another link, because I can't keep all my links pulled up at one time. So give me 1 second here. Alright, let me get it pulled up here. Natchitoches. Okay, now the guy was sentenced to 50 years in prison, but he didn't serve 50 years. Let me get this link to come up now. Okay. Alright, 1 second. Get all these advertisements off this page. Okay. Yeah, he's free now. Well, he got out. They wouldn't let him move back to Natchitoches. So he ended up moving to a city below Natchitoches called Alexandria. I did read where he was staying at didn't work out or something, so they had ended up rearresting him. Okay, wait a minute. Let me find the story. Where the hell did the story go? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, y'all. Did I click on the wrong thing? Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it back up here. Okay, this is well, my girl doesn't leave my size machine. Okay, thank you, Chrome Crazy. I'll have to check that out in a second. Now, there is a Facebook page. I don't know if it's still active or not. It's called Justice for Avery. Let me see if I can get this shit to close now. Alright, let me try this again. Okay, I think this is it now. Alright, and it should be popping up on the screen. Okay, so this is in the USA Today paper. Okay, it says Natchitoches, Louisiana, a self-confessed child killer will walk out of state prison January the 22nd, and his victim's family can do nothing about it. Philip DeSalle has served the required percentage of his sentence for killing Avery Grace Evans, an 11-year-old student he snatched while she went door to door in her neighborhood selling candy for her school fundraiser. Avery was reported missing November the 5th, 1990. Her family agonized for 12 weeks until law enforcement investigators had information to arrest DeSalle in January of 91. He's an evil man. He never showed any remorse or regret, said Avery's aunt, Erin Kaiser, who created a Facebook page, Justice for Avery, on Friday, just days after being notified of DeSalle's release. Our only recourse is to warn people. Kaiser made sure close family members were informed before making the public aware that DeSalle will soon be a free man. The main thing is to protect the children, that no family will have to go through this devastation, Kaiser said. Because he was registered in the system as a victim, because she was registered in the system as a victim, Kaiser was notified by the Louisiana Department of Corrections. According to Pam Laborde, the department's communications director, his early release from a state prison in Houma, Louisiana, after 24 years of a 40-year sentence, happened because the law allows it. Qualifying offenders will have the ability to reduce their sentences by earning so-called good time credits in exchange for good behavior and participation in self-improvement programs. The legislature changed the law in 97, requiring violent offenders to serve 80% of their sentence. DeSalle was sentenced under the old law. So he ended up getting out. And there is a thing in here, if I can find it. Oh, thank you, Crime Crazy. I don't understand how the justice will allow anyone to walk free after some sickos murder a child. Yeah, and see, the thing is, White Widow Baby, he confessed to the murder, but they never found her body. So because they didn't find her body, that's how he got the 40-year sentence. I thought the other one said 50-year, but this one here says 40-year. Okay, maybe this is it. One second, and let me see if this is one that talks about him getting rearrested. Okay, alright, this is another one. Just gotta remember not to click on anything because then it don't want to bring up the right page. Okay, her body has to be nearby. Did he own? The house that he murdered her in, I don't know if he owned it or not. I would have to go to the courthouse to do a property thing on it. But I know that they did go back, and I'm gonna try to find that too, where they did clothing or something under it. Um, but I'll have to see if I can go back and find it. Yeah, you can tell in his photo he's a sick dude. She said that. Hey, geez, Louise. They actually uh, searched the local landfill and they didn't find anything. So I don't know if he just told them that he put her in a dumpster and really didn't or what, but they did find her bike. So I don't know if it made it look like because he told them where the bike was at and they did find it, that they would believe that he really put her in a dumpster when in fact he put her somewhere else. So I don't know. All right, so this one here is, when is this? Okay, this one's from 2015. Confessed child killer moves to Alexandria as jailed. Philip DeSalle, the convicted child killer who was released earlier this year after serving 24 years in prison, was arrested Friday afternoon on a parole violation because his living plan no longer was approved. DeSalle, 65, had moved to Alexandria's Garden District and had been fulfilling his conditions of his parole. When his previously approved living arrangement settling was no longer approved, said Michael Wayne, District Administrator for the Alexandria Office of Louisiana Probation and Parole. DeSalle had been convicted in 1990 of the murder of 11-year-old Avery Grace Evans, who disappeared as she sold candy door to door in Natchitoches. Her body was never found. Thursday's news of DeSalle arrived in Alexandria after his initial relocation of Ville Platte unsettled area residents, and his new address spread rapidly on social media. So basically, wherever he was moving to, nobody wanted him there. Earlier on Friday, Wayne told the Town Talk that he and a team of officers were working on DeSalle's case. We're going to know more about Mr. DeSalle than Mr. DeSalle knows about Mr. DeSalle. So it was Wayne who arrested DeSalle on Friday afternoon after his living arrangements had changed. Officers didn't release details on what exactly happened, but Wayne said DeSalle would remain in jail until he had another approved living plan. Now, I don't know exactly where he's at now. I'll have to see if I can look into it and find out where he's at. So it will be up to DeSalle to make alternate living arrangements, he said, and that must be approved by parole officials. DeSalle was released from the David Wade Correctional Center in Houma in January after serving 24 years of his original 50-year sentence. This one says 50 years, the other one says 40. His release infuriated Avery's family. When the family became aware of his pending release, they started a Facebook page to alert people. The Justice for Avery page hadn't been active since late January, but a post was made on Thursday about his move to Alexandria. Since then, the page is updated again with a new photo of DeSalle and his new address, which is no longer valid. So this is him whenever they arrested him in 2015. Okay, 1 second. Let me check the check chat real quick. I wonder what it was before the murder of this little girl. More, his first name is Philip. I don't know. Crime Curry. I'm sorry. What, little baby? I don't know if there's. I'll have to see if I can go back and find uh, some newspaper articles about it, because Natchitoches does have a newspaper, but the bigger newspapers is going to be this one here, the Town Talk, and then there would be one in Shreveport. It's called the Shreveport Times. So I'll have to look into both of those and see. Okay. Alright, so DeSalle must wear GPS monitoring during his supervised parole, which doesn't end until 2040. So he's still on GPS monitor. He must register with the Rapides Parish Sheriff's Office because the state has classified him as a child predator. Now, Rapides Parish is the parish that Alexandra is in. Natchitoches, where the murder happened, is in Natchitoches Parish. Okay, he had registered on Friday morning according to the office, and before DeSalle's arrest, Wayne said a new monitor had been installed for DeSalle Friday. He previously established curfew of 6 p.m. remained in place, and Wayne said DeSalle would have to have permission from his office for any travel. Okay, DeSalle was in the process of sending notices to neighbors, which also was a mile of 4 schools. Okay, and it just named the schools. It's also close to the Alexandra Zoological Park and Alexandra City Park. So DeSalle's early release happened because of good time provision that since has been eliminated. Now violent offenders have to serve at least 80% of their time before considered for early release. Wayne said that the public's protection is of prominent importance to his office, urged community members to have concerns or who see something they deem suspicious to contact his office. We take the comments seriously and will investigate each and every one on Mr. DeSalle, as well as anyone under probation and parole. Let's see. Alright, what is this? As the story was shared across social media, comments ranged from concern, oh gosh, super nervous, to vengeful, let's let the creature creep back to hell. Alright, so he is, I'm sure, has found a new living place in Alexandra. No, geez Louise, I don't know the family. Okay, what, with a baby? Well, whatever you find on him, let me know. And like I said, I can send you, if you need me to, the parish, because in Louisiana we have parishes instead of counties. So I can send you, like all the parishes and cities and stuff like that. Yep, Philip Lewis DeSalle is his name. Okay, I found one from 2017. Yeah, if you find anything more, just send it to me. Oh, okay, I see now. You sent it to me. May 22, 2017. Okay, let me check it out real quick. Hold on. Okay. Alright, this is from. Wait, when is this from? Oh, wait, this is. Okay, updated May 22nd, 2017. Okay. Alright, so I can't pull this one up on my computer, I don't think. Wait, let me go to KTBS and see if I can pull it up there. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yes, I believe so, Crime Crazy. Alright, let me go to KTBS real quick and see if I can pull it up from there. Okay. Do they not have a damn search thing? Oh, here it is right here. give me just 1 second here. If I can't get it to come up, then I'll just read it off my phone what Mars sent to me. Your search did not yield any results. Well, shit. Oh, it could be because I spelled the man's name wrong. Why is it not pulling anything up on this guy? Send me the parishes when you have the time. Okay, I will, White Widow Baby. Okay, so I can't get it to pull up here. Okay, so I'll just read y'all what Mar sent me. A little girl was rented out by her mom for drugs, and a customer killed the kid with mom watching them cut up the apartment. Oh, that is sad, jeez Louise. Okay, so this is the thing that Mars sent to me. It was updated May 22nd, 2017. Okay. So wait, where's the update at? Okay. So it says it's from November the 21st, 2007, updated May 22nd, 2017. I don't see where in this that the update is. So I'm just going to read the whole thing real quick. Alright, so it says confessed child killer Philip DeSalle, the Natchitoches man in prison for killing an 11-year-old girl who disappeared while selling school candy 17 years ago, has a parole hearing week after next. An aunt of the victim, Avery Evans of Natchitoches, has begun an online petition urging the state parole board to deny DeSalle 58 early release from prison. Aaron Kaiser will present the petition, which currently has more than 3,500 names on it, to the board when it meets December the 3rd. Avery Evans disappeared November the 5th, 1990, while selling candy door to door in her neighborhood. Authorities said DeSalle told them he placed her body in a trash bin, although her body was never found. Avery's bicycle was found in a lake in Natchitoches. The most important thing to us is fear that he will do it again, Kaiser said. Avery's uncle, Ben Kaiser, said that the family has struggled to deal with the murder of the little girl, a strong student who played the violin. It's been difficult, he said. Every birthday, every celebration, every family get-together, there's an empty chair. DeSalle was arrested January of 1991 in exchange for admitting to killing Avery. Prosecutors said the defense made a plea agreement in which DeSalle pled guilty to manslaughter and kidnapping. He received the maximum 40 years for manslaughter plus 10 years for kidnapping, a prison term that makes him eligible for parole after serving 1/3 of his sentence. This will be his first parole hearing. By pleading guilty to the lesser charge of manslaughter, DeSalle avoided a possible life prison term or the death penalty, and prosecutors did not have the much harder job of trying to prosecute a murder case with no body ever found. DeSalle is eligible for parole on January the 1st. The parole hearing is scheduled for December the 3rd via video conference with the parole board. Okay, and then that's just a link to the petition, but I don't think it's gonna do any good now. Okay, so that case. 7261 Highway 161 North Ville Platte, Louisiana. Okay, I think the Ville Platte address is where he moved to when he got out of prison. And I believe that one was the one that he ended up not being approved or something like that. I'll have to go back and look. Isn't it justice? Child, I'm not penny reminder. Yeah, he should have got life in prison. But because there was no body, and that is what makes me think that he really didn't put her in a dumpster. Because I remember when it was happening, they searched that landfill and they never could find anything. Okay, Crime Crazy, that address, does it say when he lived there? Yeah, he's a registered sex offender, Mar. Let me go back real quick and pull that up. The one that I was reading. Okay, hold on. Let me reread this real quick. Okay, no, he had moved to Alexandra's Garden District and had been fulfilling the conditions of his parole when his previously approved living arrangements was suddenly no longer approved. Okay, so the Ville Platte one. Hey, Chris, the Ville Platte address is going to be the one where he's at now. Okay. Let me go back and find where they were talking about. Okay, now I know I seen somewhere in here about the Ville Platte address. Okay, Thursday's news of DeSalle's arrival in Alexandria after his initial relocation to Ville Platte, unsettled area residents. Okay, so he moved to Ville Platte, but because the people there didn't want him there, he moved to Alexandria. And that's where he was arrested because the Alexandria location didn't work out because of where it was located. So I wonder if he moved back to Ville Platte. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look more into this and find out where this guy's at. Bad. Yeah, the parish is what we need there. Okay, hold on real quick and I can find out what parish Ville Platte is in. Because I don't think it's Rapides. Okay, Ville Platte is in Evangeline Parish. Hold on, I'll put it in the chat real quick. Okay, let's see. Alright, and Evangeline Parish is one parish below or south of Rapides Parish. Because it goes Natchitoches Parish, and then Natchitoches goes down into Rapides, and then Rapides goes down into Evangeline. Oh shit, I spelled Evangeline wrong. Okay. Chris, how you doing, honey? Yeah, Tennessee Girl, YouTube is getting bad. Let me see if I can find where I read that about the latest search on. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm alright, Chris. I feel like I'm catching a cold, but it's probably the weather. Okay, let me see if this was the other thing I was wanting to show y'all. Okay. Okay, this is just basically the same. Let's see. Okay, that's not what I want. There was somewhere that they had talked about. Wait, let me see if this is it. Where they had did a search on that house again. Oh no, that's not it. Rep put Ernie's child. How did Rep put Ernie's child all over YouTube? Oh yeah, I was watching it earlier, Ernie's live, and some girl came into his backstage, and he pulled her up on panel, and she was saying, "Oh, I don't know if you want to see my face or not." So when he shows her face, he looks at her and he's like, "Wait, I know you." "But where do I know you from?" And she's like, "Yeah, Ernest Shell, you should know me." And then she's like, "You want to see my little boy?" And like she has this little boy that comes over in front of the camera, and he was like, I don't know, maybe 3. And she was like, "Say hi to everybody." And the little boy says hi, and then I could have swore he said, "I love you." And when Ernie starts like jerking his head, you can tell he's triggered. Did your doctor call? No, they didn't, Jeez Louise, so I'm gonna have to call them first thing in the morning. Zero rat wants to sit there and worry about the head so not being ducked and turned around. Oh, wait, well, baby, when I was watching it earlier, and I was watching it before I started my live, and Ernie and Jimbo had found out who Rap's daddy is, his stepmama, uh, his brother, and there was something mentioned about that Rap was accused of SA, but I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that part. Does Ernie have more than one kid? I think he just has the one son. But somebody had posted in Ernie's chat, uh, was that his child that the woman showed? I know his oldest kid is like 15 or 16 now. No, Rap's not a kid. Rap claims he's 28 years old. Okay, so did Rap put Ernie's girlfriend's son on YouTube or Ernie's son on YouTube? Because I know the other day when Ernie went to court, was it Monday? Uh, Somebody was following them and took a video of the little boy that's Ernie's girlfriend's. got him, the little boy, on video, and then got Jimbo's minor daughter on video. Yeah, he doesn't, Chris. I don't think Ernie. I think Ernie may talk to him here and there, but I don't think there's any more than that. Yeah, Chris, Rap's not a kid. I don't think his nuts have dropped yet because he's got a voice of a damn 10-year-old. Okay, I'm sorry, Maura, I just saw your thing. The parish that Ville Platte is in is Evangeline Parish. Is that the one you were looking for? Let me see if I can find this real quick. I know I've seen that somewhere about them searching that house. Okay, I don't want to know about Stephen Avery. This murderer. Yeah, when Rep got talked, it was like, no way, his voice matches his age. So pretty soon, as soon as his mama keeps going. Yeah, but I'm wondering though if it was Ernie's son or Ernie's girlfriend's little boy, because her little boy he's young. He can't be over 5 or 6 years old. Okay. Alright, so it says on here, on the Justice for Avery Facebook page, I can't bring up Facebook on here, but it's saying Philip DeSalle, the admitted killer of 11-year-old Avery Evans, has been moved from the Rapides jail to the Evangeline Parish jail, but I don't know when that was. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to find that link where that house was searched. Yes, they put Arnie's child on there, and then they turned around and they went and put the girlfriend's little boy on there when they went to court. Yeah, I saw that part because whoever was there following them the day they went to court, got a video of them at a gas station, and that's where the video came from of the little boy. And then they ended up getting the plate number off the back of Ernie's girlfriend's car, and BDAC got the VIN number and gave the VIN number to Rap. And Rap put it out on his community page for everybody to be on the lookout for that vehicle. How did they get a picture of Ernie's girlfriend's son? They got the video of it, White Widow Baby, whenever they stopped at the gas station, because when Ernie left from court, him and Jimbo were together. And Ernie's girlfriend and her little boy met Ernie, Jimbo, and Jimbo's daughter at the gas station. And that's where they got it at. Yeah, they had people following him. Because Rap put a picture out on his community page of the white BMW that Ernie and his girlfriend was in, and said, "Ern, we've got a tracker on you now." and then put everybody be on the lookout for the white BMW. And that's what everybody got upset about, is because he was telling people to be watching for the car and telling Ernie that they had a tracker on it and that little boy was in the car. I mean, he's still small enough, young enough that he's in a car seat. So 3, 4, 5 years old maybe. Yeah, it was plate number and all they put out. I tried looking up the registry, but needed pairs unless I go through every. Okay, Mar. Oh, it's a boy too. Okay, I knew he was young. All right, Mar. Hold on. I'm just gonna put. Okay, wait. All right. Okay, Mar. There is one parish right there. That is not even right. Hold on. Why the hell does it keep changing it to Rapids? Okay, Rapids Parish. All right. You have. I don't know how they got Ernie's son. Okay, there's Rapids Parish and then Evangeline Parish. Geline Parish. Okay. I wish I could find. Okay, well, like this one's. Let me read this one real quick. Kill a 11-year-old girl because Ellie really said her. Okay, I'm gonna read this little thing to you too. It's not very long, so I'm not even gonna pull it up. But this one came out January 25th of 2015, and it says remorseless killer of 11-year-old girl gets early release after serving just half of the 50-year sentence. Philip DeSalle, 65, said he just snapped and snatched Avery Evans from his porch as she sold candy door to door in Louisiana in 1990. Evans' body was never found, but DeSalle confessed to killing her because he had had a bad day. He was convicted prior to the changing of the so-called good time laws that gives credit to good behavior and allows sentences to be cut by 50%. So he confessed to killing her because he had a bad day, so he snapped and snatched her from his front porch. Let me see here. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find anything else on it. Oh wait, this tells a little bit more about where he lived at. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up. Okay. Evangeline Parish, Mar is where Ville Platte is at. So that's where he had originally moved to. And then because the people there didn't want him in their community, he ended up going to Rapides Parish. Okay, Brown Bear, the only state in the U.S. that has parishes is Louisiana. And basically, I have to look it up to make sure I'm saying this correctly, but parishes, because Louisiana is mostly like French, that it's a French word. Let me look it up to make sure I'm telling y'all correctly though, but I believe it's the French word for uh, counties. Okay, division in the state of Louisiana that is similar to a county. Okay, yeah, it's just a division in the state of Louisiana that is similar to a county in other states. Okay, so the reason why they're called parishes in Louisiana is because Louisiana was officially Roman Catholic under both France and Spain's rules. The boundaries dividing the territories generally coincide with church parishes. In 1807, the territorial legislature officially adopted the term. So we have parishes instead of counties, but I mean it's the same thing as a county, just called something different. Okay, hello lurkers, please. Yeah, I mean if they're gonna sit around and lurk, they could at least hit that thumbs up. Okay, so he's not registered in neither one of those parishes more? His name yielded nothing in neither one of those. Yeah, it wasn't Ernie's son, it was his girlfriend's son. Well, hopefully his girlfriend will do something about that, because that's when you have a child in a car and you're telling people to be on the lookout for that car, that's putting the child in danger. Let's see here. Okay, Chris. Sleep. All right, Mara. Well, I love you, honey. I hope you have a good night and a good morning. We're going to be praying for you tomorrow. And email me whenever you're done. Okay. They should never reach. No, Chris, they shouldn't. All right, let me go back and look at this real quick and see where I found it. What is this? Okay, because it has on his David Wade Correctional Center papers that his hometown is Alexandria. Oh, you're welcome, Brown Bear. Okay, let me see if I can find. Okay, DeSalle told authorities he dumped her body in an area dumpster, but searches came up empty. Okay. Alright, the case was reopened years later, and authorities dug up the driveway of DeSalle's former home in search of Avery's remains to no avail. While her death did not stop two children raising funds door to door for a time, even that effect of the heinous crime didn't last. Okay, so yeah, they dug up that driveway that's to that house that I just showed y'all. But I know that I seen somewhere where they looked underneath that house in the crawl space. Okay, let me share this real quick. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Okay, this is her. Okay, I'll go back down to that. Okay, I got another page coming up. It should be up in a second. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to find in here real quick where I just saw. Okay, let's see. He was sentenced age 41 back in 91 after he told police he opened his door to find Avery, snatched her from the porch, and killed her. Okay, at the time, we thought he would be in his 80s and 90s when he got out. Okay. Alright, well, this is Avery. I don't know if y'all saw a picture of her or not. Wait, why is it not showing now? Okay, there it goes. Yeah, I do too. Wait, what, oh baby? I mean, where the house is, there's a lake called Cane River Lake that is from that house about 2 to 3 blocks. And the lake, the Cane River Lake, it looks like a river. Like it flows like a river, but it's a lake. But the bicycle that they found, or the lake that they found our bicycle in, was called Sibley Lake, which was way on the other side of town. Okay, so in here somewhere, see, they keep saying that he snatched her, put her body in a dumpster, but they never found. That's what I don't understand. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, here, according to KLI, to live in the Bayou Chicot area in central Louisiana. So I don't know if that's going to be in Van Parish. And he's not face it endured. Not only was our killer unrepentant about his crime, the little girl's body was never found. He's an evil man. He never showed any remorse or regrets. Okay, LaSalle told authorities he dumped her body in an area dumpster, but searches came up empty. These are just her when she was little. Yeah, the old guy. Hold on, I'll go back up to his picture. So this is right here, Chris, that did it. It may take it a second to come up. Show can't like that. They're telling all there. Yeah, that's true, Tennessee girl. The dumpster. She may be. Well, they searched the local landfill, Crime Crazy, and they never could find anything. And the landfill there is not a very big landfill. He said where he visit where he put her makes me wonder areas be frequent. I don't know, White Widow Baby, because he's on the GPS monitor. Okay. Now let me go down. Okay, that's just talking about the Facebook page. Okay, I read all this. It's just the pictures of her when she was little. It's gonna take it a second to. I don't understand why. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Okay. It was because I was trying to pull that other page up. I'm gonna have to find that link to where it tells about the search that they did. So I'm sure when they dug the driveway up was also during the time that they searched under the house. If I remember correctly, there was underneath the house there was like a little cubby hole type spot under there, and I want to say they found something, some clothing or something under that house. So I'm gonna find that link if I can tonight, and if I can find it, I'll post it tomorrow. But it's just a sad situation. I mean, the dude, if he took a plea deal, he should have been made to spend his entire 50 years in there. see something. I'm gonna try to look it up on my phone real quick instead of on the computer. Okay, let's see. That's not what I want. Okay. So, let's see. Wait, let me see. Is this it? Alright, so I'm missing since November the 5th. From Natchitoches, Louisiana. Non-family abduction. 11 years old. Okay. Alright, 1 second, y'all. Let me see. So as far as we know, has he ever been arrested since he was released? The only time that I know of White Widow Baby is when he moved from Ville Platte to Alexandria, and that location where he was going to live in Alexandria didn't work out because it was too close to schools and the zoo and all that down there. So whenever that happened, they did put him in jail until he found a different place to live. But then I read where he was transferred from Rapides Parish Jail, which is the Alexandria Jail, to Evangeline Jail. We stayed out every midnight playing with our friends and everything. We didn't have to worry about that. Hi, Boom. How are you? But other than that arrest, White Widow Baby, that's the only one that I know of. You're welcome. And White Widow Baby, keep your eyes open. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so I did find this. And let me see if it has a date on this. I don't think it does. Okay, 2 years ago. Okay, so some thought Avery's disappearance may be connected to the presumed abduction of Kimberly Norwood. Norwood disappeared from Texas in May of 1989, and she was last seen walking home from a friend's house. There's been no established link between the cases, and there is no named suspects in Norwood's abduction. So that's the first time I've heard of Kimberly Norwood, so I don't know what part of Texas, I don't know if DeSalle had connections out there. It says investigators believe Avery was abducted and murdered in the same day she disappeared, shortly after her disappearance. Investigators received an anonymous letter from an unnamed individual who claimed to have information on the case. The letter stated the individual was sorry for what he did and that all evidence went up in ashes to heaven, so she is with God. Investigators originally thought the letter was a hoax. Right. Hold on, I'm just reading one other thing real quick. Okay, Avery's father didn't give much credibility to the letter, and he remained hopeful he would find his daughter alive and safe. It was believed the individual likely got Avery's information and description off the newspaper and posters that were shown after her presumed abduction. The letter was mailed from Maney, Louisiana, uh, which is Maney is in Sabine Parish. Investigators later traced the letter back to Philip Lewis DeSalle. Philip was Avery's neighbor in 1990. Avery had sold candy to him on 3 different occasions in the past month before she went missing. She told this to her stepsister and additionally stated that Philip asked her for her own home address and her telephone number. He was arrested in January of 91 and was charged with first-degree murder and kidnapping in relation to Avery's presumed death. So he possibly admitted to possible cremation. Yes, White Widow Baby, that's what this says. Okay, he later confessed in a written statement that he lured Avery into his home where he strangled her. He stated that he dumped Avery's bicycle in Sibley Lake and had allegedly disposed of her body by putting her in a dumpster. In 1990, all garbage from the area was taken to a landfill about 70 miles in DeSoto Parish. The FBI, along with police, searched through mountains of garbage for weeks but didn't find any trace of Avery's remains. Avery's bicycle was found in the lake he said it would be in. Since investigators lacked her body, the court had a hard time proving first-degree murder. Philip subsequently pled guilty to manslaughter and kidnapping, and he was sentenced to 40 years in prison and another 10 years, respectively. When asked why he killed the girl, he responded that he had a bad day and just snapped. Well, that's not a very good reason for killing somebody. Investigators originally closed Avery's case following the confession and sentencing. Years after her disappearance, the investigation into Avery's presumed abduction was reopened and they dug up the driveway of the home that Philip lived in at the time. Nothing was found as a result of the search. Philip came up for parole in 2007, but Avery's family petitioned to have his parole denied. The board denied his request at the time. On January 22, 2015, Philip was released from prison on parole and he served just 24 of his 40 to 50-year sentence. Okay, I read the South's supposed suicide letter where he said he was sorry for hurting Dottie. Saying wife or girlfriend, the punk didn't even have the balls to off himself. Say anything else about the clothing he found under the house in White Widow Baby, that's what I gotta find. Because I remember them looking under that house. But I gotta find out that article about it. Let's see. And I know it's somewhere. I just gotta find it. Oh wait, is this a sex offender thing? Oh wait, yes, I got his sex offender thing right here. Evangeline Parish Sheriff's Office. 7262 Highway 167 North Field Plat. Okay, so that's the address that Crime Crazy posted. Let's see, score on right ear, score on left wrist, score on right wrist, score on lower lip, tattoo none reported, mark none reported. Let's see, says, okay. He's a tier 3 aggravated offense, 2nd degree kidnapping. Avery was wearing black too. Black jeans and denim vest. Okay. I know that I've got to find it. Because I want to say that they looked under that house in the crawl space. And there was like a little cubby hole up in there. And they found something in that hole. I just gotta find where I seen that at. Center. Let me see if this is it. No, this is the one I was just on. Okay, she was returning over her death and went to the beach from closer to the town Avery was. Avery's never been located, but foul play is expected in the case. Okay. Let me look in the negative stamp. Well, that's no longer good. I'm gonna find it. I know that I've seen it somewhere. The right bricks. See, that's not it. Yeah, Chris, I had heard that he SA'd her and then strangled her or killed her. Um, Now that's what he said he did to her, and there's no way to prove that without a body. So it's storming in my life with him. I wish it was raining down here. Hold on, let me try one other search. Okay. And it keeps on wanting to bring up Stephen Avery's stuff, which is the guy from Making a Murder. Okay, no, that's not it. So that was probably that day. He's out. He can do it this weekend. Yeah. He just said he had a bad day and just snapped. Okay. And it keeps on when I put Avery in it. It keeps wanting to bring up the Stephen Avery stuff. Let me try this. That's not it. Okay, I'll have to search for it. Let's see, that's not it either. Let's see. Oh no, that's not about the plantation houses. That's not it. Okay. I will have to. I'm just gonna have to try to dig and see if I can find it. Where I read about the search. Not bad. I smoked 4 cigarettes in a row and listened to Tupac. There's a difference. Yeah, he should have got the death penalty. The least he should have got life in prison. I mean, I understand that they couldn't give him the death penalty because there was no body, but the man confessed to it. He told him where her bike was at. They found the bike where he said it was at. So that should have been enough right there to prove that he did it. He should have got life in prison. And I mean, he knew who the girl was because it said that she had sold candy to him on 3 different occasions. And one time he asked for her address and her phone number. Now, I don't know why he would be asking an 11-year-old little girl for her phone number and her address. But I did read an article uh, where it said that she had stopped at a friend's house and her friend's mom had bought some candy bars from her. And she had to be home at a certain time because her and her parents were going somewhere. So she told her friend that she had to go home and that she had 2 candy bars left and she knew where to stop and sell them real quick. And his house was the stop that she was talking about. So yeah, and how is him not asking for her address and phone number the red flag and then she ends up missing? He tells where the bike is. Exactly. I mean, that's the reason why I don't think he put her in a dumpster. Um, I think he did something else with her body, or like he said, when he talked about the ashes or whatever. Um, because it did say that he SA'd her. So I'm wondering if he threw the bike in the lake, which is on, like I said, the lake that it was in was on the other side, like all the way across town. Like literally, you got to go through downtown from where he lives at. You got to go through downtown all the way over to the outskirts. I mean, it's in the family is or the lake is in Natchitoches, but it's on the outskirts of Natchitoches. I just read an article in the newspaper where the attorney was going to be representing evidence of his house inappropriate dealings with other. Okay, send that article. Email that to me, Crime Crazy. So, do you have family in the area where the bike was found? I don't know, White Widow Baby. I know that. And let me see if I can pull it up without it crashing again. See if I can pull up the maps. Okay. He was sick when he was born. Okay, give me 1 second and let me get over to Natchitoches on the map here. If I can find it on the map. Okay. So that's part. Okay, how the hell do you make this thing? Right. Okay. Alright, give me just a second, y'all. I'm trying to get the map pulled up here. I don't want that. Okay. Alright, let me find the street real quick that the house is on. Okay, let me just do it like this. I don't know if it's going to... Okay, here we go. 4 these 3s, 5th. Okay, let me see if I can get it pulled up here now. And hopefully it does not kick me. Okay. Share. Okay, Crime Crazy, thank you. I'll check it in just a second. Okay, I'll check it in just 1 second, Crime Crazy. I'm trying to get the map to come up. It should be popping up on the screen. Okay. Alright, now let me zoom in here where y'all can see it. My little street view dude on here. Okay, I'm trying to get it. Damn it, my little street view dude, he didn't drop in the spot I wanted him to drop in. No, he did not. Shit. Okay, this is the street. Let me just see if I can scroll down. Alright, so we're on east. No, I'm backwards, I think. Hold on, y'all. I gotta figure out which way I gotta go here. Wait, maybe I'm at the right spot. No, not at the right spot. Okay, hold on. Oh, no, I want it. Oh my god, why the hell is it taking me back to the riverbank? Okay, well, this right here is the riverbank, y'all. It should be popping up there any second. In the movie where they had the Christmas festival, that's where it was held at. It should bring it up in a second. I'm trying to get back to... Okay, where the hell is... Okay, here's my little dude. Okay, so y'all are seeing the riverbank now. Give me 1 second. I gotta drag my little... This little fucker won't pick up. Oh my god. This damn thing. I swear to God. I need it right here, people. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Is this it? No, this is not it either. What the hell is the house at? Let me go back and see if I can... Hey, Blue Ocean, how are you? Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back and get the address. Okay. I don't want the bed and breakfast. Don't want the bed and breakfast. Let's see. I could have swore that it was on the corner of 5th and Stevens. Okay. I don't want the damn... Okay. 453 Henry Boulevard. Okay. Alright, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm on the wrong spot. I gotta find Henry Boulevard. I don't know how to get it off of Street View. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna stop sharing it for just 1 second, okay? Till I can get it. Right back, I got mail. Okay, wait, what up, baby? Check your mail, honey, and let me see if I can find this. Because I could have swore it was 5th and Stevens. I will tell you, we don't have water. Our water is connected underground. It's supposed to be... Oh, we have fire hydrants all over the place here. The fuck is Henry Avenue at? I don't think they have the right address on there. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, is this it? Oh, okay. Yes, I got a good view of it here. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Share screen. I got the side of the house. Okay, share. Okay, it should be coming up in just a second. Any second now. Blue Ocean, you been doing okay? Okay, y'all. This is the side of the house, which I believe in one part of the movie you can see when they're walking uh, down the driveway or whatever. This is the angle from the camera or whatever. All right, are y'all able to see that on your screen? Oh, you're welcome, honey. And y'all can see underneath the house right there how the house is built up off the ground. That's the crawl space underneath it where they went under there and searched. Okay, so let me figure out how do I get back off of this because I want to show y'all where her bike was found. Blue Ocean, have you ever seen the movie Steel Magnolias? And the map should be popping back up on your screen. Okay. Can y'all see? I don't know if y'all can see my little mouse thingy on here. Um, where it says East 5th Street and then Henry Avenue, the corner of it right there. Okay, Blue Ocean, in the movie Steel Magnolias, the house where Truvy lived at, which was played by Dolly Parton, um, she's the one, where she lived there. She had her hair salon and all that in the back part of her house. Well, a year after they were done filming the movie, that house that I just had pulled up on the screen, which is a house that Dolly Parton used as her house in the movie, there was an 11-year-old girl that was murdered there. And the guy who killed her admitted to doing it, threw her bike in a local lake, but her body's never been found. And this happened back in 1990. Okay, so White Widow Baby, you can see where it says Henry Avenue and East 5th. I can't tell on my phone if my mouse is pointing to it. All right, so let me. I don't know how to pin on here. I need a pin, damn it. Okay. See the water running through on the, if you're looking at the screen on the left side of where he would have lived at, because she lived in that neighborhood where it says East Natchitoches. That's where she lived, in that neighborhood. Okay. The water that's running around here through here that looks like a river, that's Cane River Lake. That's the one I was talking about that was like 2 to 3 blocks from his house. Now, okay. Alright, I don't worry about the square pins. Okay, so if you just keep where you see the East Natchitoches on the map, that's right where the house was that she was murdered in. So I'm gonna pull it over here. Alright, I gotta watch it on my phone so I can see what y'all are seeing. I don't know if they did or not. But that river, it or lake, it flows like a river, but they call it a lake. It goes all the way from the Red River up north of Natchitoches, and it flows a long way south. Okay, so the big area of water over here on the left side of the screen, that's Sibley Lake. That's where her bike was found. And if I remember correctly, it was right there at the bridge where you can see the bridge where it goes on the right side of the lake where it crosses the lake right there. I believe that that's where it was found. So that's, like I said, Sibley Lake is on the edge of town. Hey Roger, how are you? So did he rent the house to the movie company? So a producer met him to do the deal. Probably hung out there and filmed it. I don't know if he owned that house. I would probably could go to the tax assessor's office and look it up, or I may be able to. I may not have to go in. I may can look that up on their website. Interesting. Yes, I remember the movie a bit, but to be watching my mom listen to Dolly Parton all the time we were little. So if he threw her bike in that lake, I don't understand. If he was going to do that, get rid of the bike, why throw it that far away from his house? And I don't know if I can zoom it out a little bit, but y'all can see that the Cane River Lake, it goes like it goes all the way down through where all the plantations are at and all that. It goes way down south. So I don't know if they ever uh, searched any other part of Sibley Lake or not after they found the bike. And I don't think there's gators in Sibley Lake either, but I don't think there is. I don't think there's any in Cane River Lake either. Red River has gators in it, which is over on the right side of the screen. But then again, there could be some in Cane River Lake too. I don't know. So I don't know if he did cremate her like he said, but it seems like if he would have done that, it people would have noticed, because that would, I mean, and not to try not to be graphic with this, but that would have put off an odor, especially in a neighborhood where your neighbors are literally right next door to you. Okay, so I'm gonna exit off. Is there anything else y'all wanted to look at on the map before I click off of it? You think she could be in the lake too over here, Chris? Yeah, Blue Ocean. He's still alive. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison and he only served 24. They couldn't give him life and they couldn't give him the death penalty because her remains have never been found. Alright, so let me click off of this so it doesn't drag my StreamYard down. Okay. Do you think the bike with the distraction maybe the body was in the opposite direction? Are you talking about opposite direction from the house? Because the only body of water that would have been the opposite direction of the house would have been the Red River. And I'm trying to think back then. There would have been multiple places that you can get access to the Red River, but you would have to go through farmland and, people's property and stuff like that. Now, the Cane River Lake, there's multiple boat ramps and all that, all up and down that lake. It takes an incinerator at very high heat to cremate a human body. Burning just melts it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, geez Louise. I mean, that would put off a huge odor. Yes, Red River does have gators. And Cane River Lake, basically, Red River is like Red River is the main river, and then Cane River Lake is like it feeds off of the Red River. So dump to your right of map, light dump to your left side of map. Okay, so the left side right side of the map would have been the Red River. Like I said, there's places that you can get to the river. Most of them you would have to go through farmland. And then there's another spot that you can get to it that is the neighborhood that they lived in. If you go north of that neighborhood, then you can get to the river from there too. You can get there quicker to the river going that way. Then you would have to go down further south of the town and go out to the river that way. I don't know, geez Louise. I know that they searched underneath that house. I want to say they found clothing under there. But don't quote me on that because I can't prove that until I find the article that I read. Burning very high temps continues for 3 days and still evidence of bone fragments. Yeah, because whenever they cremate bodies, the bones don't burn, do they? Or not, maybe they burn but not completely up. You would get high enough temperatures with just a normal fire. Okay, so more than likely that would be out of the question then. So the other thing that I could think of would be he would have had to have buried her somewhere, which they did dig up the driveway there was nothing found. I don't know where else on the property they dug. Um, but a possibility he buried her somewhere. He put her in the river, in either Cane River Lake or Red River. Bones turned to ash when cremated. Okay. Or it would take 4 days to break body down and still left with bone fragments. Or she wasn't killed. He just said that she was, which I don't know why somebody would say she was. But if in fact he did kidnap her, but he didn't kill her, he could have sold her or anything like that. But I do know that Red River does have alligators in it. They have huge gators in it. Um, if you throw a body in there, you're not going to find it. Oh, that's okay, Chris. Stuff, but like no background. No, it's fine, Chrome Crazy. Tiny Brothers bunch mixed with ash. I don't think that he would have did that. I don't believe the dumpster thing either, because it seems like. But they did say that he was arrested 12 weeks after she went missing. So if he would have dumped her, or if he would have put her in a dumpster, that dumpster is then carried to the landfill. The letter that he sent to the police told what he did. He admitted everything. When they arrested him, he admitted everything. So 12 weeks, the dumpsters are picked up twice a week, I'm sure, in town, emptied out in town. You're looking right at least 10 weeks in a landfill. So a body sitting in a landfill for 12 weeks, and this was during cooler weather, but it would still put off an odor. And it seems like that they would have found something if she would have been in the landfill. I mean, bones or something. That comment about the sleepy was such a nice soft voice, nice physical channel here this way. Oh well, thank you, Blue Ocean. I don't think they were going to play broken down. So they would stop looking. That's what I'm thinking too, White Widow Baby. Oh shit, better to the gators. No, White Widow Baby, I'd have to go back and try to find that too. Now, the landfill is up in DeSoto Parish. So it's. I'm trying to think of DeSoto and Natchitoches Parish connect. But I think it does connect through the interstate. Discuss if they got smell. If they searched every inch, they would have smelled something. Yeah, but I mean, it seems like though, if they would have searched the landfill, and it said they searched it for weeks, they searched the landfill. It seems like they would have found something, some kind of clothing if she still had her clothes, um, hair, bones, something. I don't believe that story. Now, when this happened, I was only 10 years old. So I remember most of the story. I don't remember every detail. I need to look more into it. Okay, Ricky. Um, I just don't believe the landfill story. Like I said, if he could have gotten access to the river. Um, it's a possibility that the Cane River has gators in it too because it's the water from it comes out of the Red River. So the gators can very easily get from Red River to the Cane River. I just do know that if you go off in the Red River, you're not going to be found. Because there was, back in 2008 or 2009, there was a bunch of teenagers that went to a town in the parish above uh, Natchitoches Parish. And the Red River was up and they wasn't supposed to be launching boats. Well, they went in and launched a boat and it was about 4 or 5 of them in the boat. And the boat tipped over and all of them but 2 got out. And they found, it was a boy and a girl, they found the boy's body several days later, but they never did find the girl's. Yeah, and I mean, this has went on all these years and they have no answers. They don't know what happened to their daughter. The man served prison time. He's out and he's living his life. And he stuck to the story that he put her in a dumpster. Okay, the majority of human bones turn into ash and craziness. This can't remain. So yeah, I don't believe the dumpster story. I don't believe the cremation thing. I don't know what he was talking about, burning up in ashes. Unless he meant her clothes, maybe. I don't know. A flood alert, can't travel. Oh wow, Chris, it must be doing bad up there. So I'm thinking either one of those 3 bodies of water. Either Sibley Lake where the bike was found, Cane River Lake, which is 2 to 3 blocks from the house, or the Red River. Alright, let me catch up on chat here real quick. I may try to pull up a map probably tomorrow. And I don't know if I could get a map from 1990. But all the farmland is the same. I wonder when he dies, he will tell the truth as to where she is. I don't know, White Widow baby. I feel bad for her parents though. I mean, because the girl was only 2 years older than me. I would have to get in her inventory, gently says. Yeah. That would be one way to get it out of him. I don't know. I don't know how someone does that, knows the truth about what happened to them and where they're at, goes to jail, serves their time, and is out living life now. Like, how does that not bother someone? I don't know if I can. Let me look up the Natchitoches Parish, uh, tax assessor. 1 second here. Uh, Cane River Lake is not too bad. Now, Red River, if they got the gates open on the dams, it can be swift, but like right now, the river's down, it's not even up that high. So the waters are pretty calm right now. Property search. Property address. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me find this. It was for something. What did I just say that girl from Texas last name was? That went missing and they thought there was a connection? What the cut was. Yeah, that needs to be done too, Giselle. It's like, if you're convicted of that, you should get your shit cut out right then. Oh, crap. I don't know where that link is now. Does anyone remember the name of the girl that was missing from Texas and they thought it was a connection to this case? Let me see something here real quick. 11A, 12 block D, East Natchitoches. Shit, this one doesn't have. Galen Norwood. Sammy and Joyce Coleman, Galen Norwood. Damn it, I gotta go back and find the address of that real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta find something real quick. Damn it, I don't want the damn bed and breakfast. 453 Henry Boulevard. Hold on, y'all. Remember 453. Tax assessor. Site. Property search. I agree. Henry Boulevard. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna put these people's name out on here that owns it, right? That owns the house now. Seems like you would hate to live in hiding after getting out. A lot of anger. Yeah, Brown Bear, there was a lot of people who were upset. Like, Natchitoches didn't even want him around. Ville Platte, he got ran out of there. Okay. Alright, so. In 99, the house was bought. It was a deed of purchase. And then again in 2005, it was a cash sale. But it doesn't say who owned it before 99. These people here bought it in 99, sold it in 2005. The people who bought it in 2005 currently still own the house. So it don't say who owned it prior to 1999. Okay. 453. Let me look up something else here though. I wish I could remember what that girl's name was. Was that girl that was missing from Texas that they thought might have been connected to this case? Was her last name Norwood? Tax sale. Okay. Hold on, yeah. I'm just looking at something real quick. 7/23 of 98. 5/24, 2005. Okay, no, this may not be nothing to it then. Because there is a man who owns the house across the street. Got the one person still scares me. Never found the party. Be African, couldn't find news from the alternative. Or do I have gray hair? There's a guy that lives across the street from this house where the murder happened, and his last name is Norwood. So that's why I was asking if the girl who was missing in Texas, if that was her last name. But it shows this guy bought this house in 98. Okay, so I almost took out the wrong person. Still scares me. Never found the perp. Even FBI couldn't find him. Oh wow, geez, when did that happen? Like, you don't have to give details or anything like that if you don't want to, but Oh. Oh, let me check my email real quick. Okay, 1 second, y'all. The hell is this shit popping up on my damn screen? Okay, let's see if I can. The letter says missing girl is with God. I can't read it. I still can't read it. View image. Oh god, I still can't read that. That's blurry. Okay, I can't read the article because it's blurry, but it says the title, letter says missing girl is with God. Okay, Crime Crazy, that newspaper that you found that in, do you know what the name of the newspaper was? Chris, is your mama still doing okay? Okay, Crime Crazy, the article that you sent me, I can't read it because it's blurry. I even tried to blow it up and I couldn't read it. Do you know what newspaper that came out of? And y'all know what I didn't do, and I bet you I can't. No, damn it. I should have got it earlier. Okay, Crime Crazy. She had posted a link in the chat about Lori Vallow. Did anybody get that link that she posted? Oh, I was just reading the dang article on that other girl. Now I can't find it. Oh, on the other one, was her last name Norwood though? White Widow Baby, or can you remember? I don't remember which one. It was on my computer. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find it on here again. It'll pull it up. Okay. Damn it, I clicked on so many of them earlier. Let me see if this is it. Kimberly Norwood. Okay. Wait, let me go back right here. Keelan Norwood. Okay. There is a house that is across the street from the house that she was murdered in. The guy's last name that owns the house is Norwood. But it shows on the tax assessor website that it was a deed of purchase in 98. Then something happened, he must not have paid the taxes on it or something in 2005, and then he ended up getting somebody else, I guess, paid the taxes on it. When was that? Okay, that was in June of 2000. No, May of 2005. And then in June of 2005, the Norwood guy takes ownership of it back. So they only owned it for a few weeks. I'm going to keep that guy's name pulled up and just see if he has any connection to Texas. Appeared. Disappeared in Texas, May of 1989. Okay. Let me put her in my thing real quick before I forget that. Well, wait, I'll write it down. That's what I want to check into, White Widow Baby, because it's weird how they thought the Norwood girl was a possible connection to Avery's disappearance. And there just happens to be a Norwood guy who lives across the road from this house. Now, it doesn't show that he owned the house when Avery went missing. But that don't mean he didn't live there. Does it say what part of Texas she disappeared from? Back to Avery's thing real quick. Charlie Project. Here we are. Okay. She went missing 11/5 of 90. Let's just say it. Harrison County. Okay. It may not be any connection to it. It's just kind of weird that Hashville, Harrison County. Okay. I mean, what is a coincidence that they thought it could be What reason would they have to think that it was connected? And then there's a guy with that same last name that lives across the road from that house. Like I said, it doesn't show that he owned the house back then, but it may not just have that information on the website that he owned it. Okay, crime crazy. Educational family abduction. Okay, so this is Kimberly stuff. Hold on, let me write this down real quick. Crime crazy, and then I'll check it out. 12, 76, 5 pounds. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wasn't Philip DeSalle's birthday on October the 12th? Hold on a minute. Let me go back to something. Asian female, brown hair, brown eyes. Kimberly has a scar with only 2 inches in her ass from knee surgery. It appears and she was on to be. Okay, well, Avery had brown eyes, brown hair. Appearance. Female Asian background is clear, saying that she did not have PayPal accounts. Okay, hold on, crime crazy. Let me put everything in there. You can see if it's the right one. Okay, that's her PayPal. And I would, yeah, she had a PayPal. She has PayPal and a Cash App. And it's too late for me to text her. Okay. You get to, because the Kelly Norman's date of birth is October 12th. I could have swore that that's the same day as the cell. What the hell is 13? What the shit is this? Give me 1 second. Find his damn thing. Let's see. New Orleans, dude. Okay. It says she is not a valid member, a verified member. Okay. I will text her in the morning and find out, and I'll email you know. Give me just 1 second, y'all. I'm just looking for something real quick. If I can find that damn thing of him. That's his picture. Now I bet I'm not going to be able to find it on here. Because I don't know which link it was on. It's 10/11/49. Looks like PG will be getting more ice cream. Why is she going to be getting more ice cream? Okay, so 10/11. Okay, so this girl's birthday was October the 12th. Oh, wait, here's the letter, the thing that you sent me, Chrome Crazy. Let me see if I can look at it here. I can't do Cash App from Australia. Okay, I will email her. I'll text her in the morning. And let her know and tell her to check her PayPal. Okay. Here's the thing. Let me see if I can read this now. PG is at the pizza place. Okay, y'all gonna have to fill me in. Okay, let's see. Philip DeSalle wrote letters saying all evidence went up in ashes to heaven. Okay, y'all, let me see if I can read this now. Philip DeSalle, the defendant in the disappearance and presumed death of Avery Evans, wrote an anonymous letter to Natchitoches police saying he was sorry for what he did and that all evidence went up in ashes to heaven, so she is with God. That information comes from the court documents obtained by the Town Talk. They also showed that before she disappeared while selling school candy, Avery told a stepsister that she had sold candy to DeSalle 3 times in the past month and that DeSalle had asked for her address and telephone number. DeSalle has admitted to writing the anonymous letter but denied any involvement in Wait, what? DeSalle, who admitted to writing the anonymous letter but denied any involvement in Avery's disappearance, drove to Leesville to purchase the paper and envelope, then drove to Manny to mail the letter. Okay, so now Leesville, that's in a totally different parish too. Okay, so he wrote the letter. He admits to writing the letter, but then he denies any involvement in her disappearance. So how the hell did he... See, DeSalle 41, 453 Henry Street, lived near the Evans home, East Natchitoches. She is charged with first-degree murder in the case. Avery, then age 11, disappeared while selling candy in her neighborhood on November the 5th. She had never been found, but the bicycle she was riding was found in Sibley Lake near trash dumpsters. Okay. I wonder if okay, I know where that's at then. The bike was found at the end of the bridge there, and right next to the end, at the end of the bridge, there used to be some dumpsters there, but they're not there no more because here we don't have dumpsters like that. Louisiana doesn't. So I wonder if that's where he's claiming that he put her body. Okay, so he drove to Leesville to purchase the paper and the envelope. Leesville is... what? I'm trying to think of what parish Leesville is in. Leesville's a totally different... That's like... Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me look up Leesville's thing. Okay, Leesville is in Vernon Parish. Okay, what the heck are y'all talking about? Brownies and ice cream. Alright. Okay, so he drove to Leesville, bought the paper and the envelope. Then drove to Manny to mail the letter. So... okay, in order to get to Leesville, you gotta go through Manny. So on his way, he goes to Leesville, buys the paper and the envelope, writes the letter, drops it off in Leesville on the way back home. Okay, yeah, let me see if I can get the map back up here. Wait, let me finish reading this real quick. The cell's being held, jailed out bonds. So why is he saying that all the evidence went up in ashes to heaven, but then admits to writing the letter, but denied any involvement in her disappearance? Natchitoches Parish District Attorney Mike Henry said he plans to call a number of witnesses at DeSalle's trial who will testify regarding crimes, wrongs, or acts of DeSalle with several other young girls in his house. Henry will not discuss the details of the plans or reveal who the witnesses are, other than to say the testimony will concern... Can't see that. So the testimony will concern conduct with young... and then I can't see the rest of it. Oh wait, I got a suicide letter too. Okay, this is what his suicide letter... Hold on a minute. Hold on, wait. Uh, it doesn't say how long after. Oh, wait, let me pull that back up. 1 second, hold on. Okay, Philip, the defendant, his parents. Okay, wrote an anonymous letter to Natchitoches police saying he was sorry for what he did, and the evidence. Okay, they also showed that before the disappearance was. I think it took him like a week or two to track down who it was that wrote the letter. And I believe he was arrested 12 weeks after she went missing. Riddle within a riddle within a paradox. Okay, going crazy. Alright, here is the suicide letter. But give me 1 second because I need to go back to the Natchitoches Parish Tax Assessor's office to look up this person's name again. This Norwood person. Give me 1 second. Because give me 1 second. Where the heck is it? Oh wow. Okay, y'all. Okay, so the Norwood guy that lives in the house across the road, his name is Gillen, Gilen, Norwood. The suicide note, and I'm going to pull this up real quick. Alright, hold on, y'all. Let me go back to this so I can see when it pops up. Okay, so the guy that lives across the road, his name is Gillen Norwood. The suicide letter. Let's forget it. This is a suicide letter written to FBI Special Agent Lynn. Okay. Connection. Okay, so Bobby and Janice Norwood is Kimberly's parents. Okay. So the suicide letter, and it should be popping up on your screen, is addressed to Lynn, Len, which is also Gillen's, Gilen, Norwood. But it says at the bottom of the letter, this is a suicide letter written to FBI Special Agent Lynn Hatton before his arrest and the death of Avery Evans. Okay, so it may be addressed to, may not be the same person here. Okay, it says, I know this is a tragic end to a sad story, but I knew a long time ago it would end this way. I really can't explain what happened because I don't understand it myself. It shocked me so much that I had almost blocked it completely out of my mind. It wasn't the fear of facing the judge, going to prison, or what the community thought, so much as the pain of hurting Dottie and losing her forever. That I did not admit, wait, what? I can't read this very good because it's so damn blurry. That I did not admit to my crime, but in reality, I would lose any way I went. I just took the chicken's way out. Huh? I ask two favors of you. Please keep as much of this out of the news as possible to help protect Dottie. Randy Williams, a city policeman, lives next door. Ask him to keep an eye on her. And second, you're a good talker. Please come talk to Dottie and try to ease her mind some. Thanks. I wonder if Dottie was his wife or his daughter? Okay. I did not lie when I said I didn't know where Avery was. Wait a minute. I did not lie when I said I didn't know where Avery was now, but I do know where she was last. In a dumpster at the public boat launch at Oak Grove Road across the street from the store. The public boat launch at Oak Grove Road. Oh, the dumps. Okay. Where he's talking about at the public boat launch. That's on the opposite side of the lake. Okay, hold on. Chris just texted me real quick. I lost power. I live up a slight hill, but my neighbor's yard is the creek. Hold on, let me answer her back real quick. Girlfriend, mistress, wife, daughter, maybe. Okay, well. I don't understand this. I wasn't the fear of facing the judge, going to prison, or what the community thought as much as the pain of hurting Dottie and losing her forever, that I did not admit to my crime, but in reality, I would lose anyway. I win. I just took the chicken's way out. The fuck is he talking about chickens? The dumpster at the public boat launch at Oak Grove Road across from the street from the store. She was put in a large plastic bag tied at top with nylon cord. Sorry to take my life so difficult for you, Philip. Thanks for giving me this choice. So what he's saying, let's do favors to you. Please keep as much of this out of the news as possible to help protect Dottie. Randy Williams, a city policeman, lives next door. Ask him to keep an eye on her. And second, you're a good talker. Please come to talk to Dottie and try to ease her mind some. So there was a policeman that lived next door to him. So therefore that means that Dottie had to live in the house too when this happened. Cowards way out. She's put in a large plastic bag tied at top with nylon cord. So Dottie that's restricted. Oh, I see what he's saying about okay. So Dottie had to have been living in the house when this happened. He lives in Maine now? Is it the same Philip DeSalle? see something else here real quick. Nani, Harry Potter Agency Guide. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second here. I found something else. Yes, previous address 453 Henry Avenue. Philip DeSalle let his resident attempt suicide before being charged. Oh, I wish I could blow this up. See if I can. Oh, damn, I think I stopped sharing it. Let me see if I can pull this up bigger though where I can read this. Okay. When was this? This was... Okay, hold on. I'm going to share this too, if I can read it. This shows what the house looked like back then. I can't read it very good though. It just says the suspect allegedly frightened girls one time earlier. Incident was during candy sale. But I can't read it. Hold on. Okay, it should be coming up on your screen here in just a second. We need to find out who this Dottie person is. How long has he been in Maine? Okay, Philip DeSalle had frightened Avery Evans and her sister while the two were selling candy on one occasion before Avery's disappearance. Joanne Evans says she told her daughters to be very wary of strangers, and when DeSalle one afternoon tried to confront Avery, 11, and Mandy, 10, the girls got scared and ran home to tell her about it. When somebody says, "Hey little girl, where do you live? What's your phone number?" You know, Miss Evans said Tuesday while talking about the apparent death of Avery. Police believe DeSalle kidnapped and killed Avery. Her body has not been found. DeSalle was hospitalized after slashing his wrist in a suicide attempt. Miss Evans said since Avery's disappearance, Mandy has told her she suspected DeSalle may have had something to do with it. Mandy would say, "Mom, that's the only man, that's the only one." Okay, still ain't brought it up yet. Dottie could be short for Dorothy. Okay, Ricky. No Dottie listed as a relative. Okay. Maybe it was a girlfriend? Wait, it stopped. Did it stop sharing? Hang on, I'm going deeper. Okay, geez Louise. Alright, so let me just finish reading this because I think it stopped sharing. Okay, so we told him everything. She said the family has always held on to a glimmer of hope that Avery would be alive somewhere and would someday come home. Now they're filled with despair of knowing that she won't. On Tuesday night, authorities were waiting for approval of a warrant to charge DeSalle 41 of 453 Henry Avenue with Avery's abduction and suspected death. Ms. Evans said that other than the incident with Avery and Mandy, she didn't know who DeSalle was. The only thing I knew was where he lived, and that's where they shot Still Magnolias, she said. When police informed her they have a suspect in her daughter's disappearance, and now they have evidence that suggests she's dead, her first reaction was that of denial. I said I wouldn't believe what they had to say until I saw proof, Miss Evans said. He wouldn't tell them where the body was. The Evans household was filled with family and relatives to support the family in the grief Tuesday. The scene was reminiscent of the days immediately following Avery's disappearance, with so many people came into the household to comfort the family members as they waited and wondered what happened to the girl. Okay, it's like it was all over again when we first found out, only this time it's more devastating, Miss Evans said. Is related to Timothy P. Martin, Deborah Martin, Dorothy Martin, and James Pinkard. I wonder if Dorothy would be Dottie. Like you said, it could be like a nickname or something they called her. What is Dottie or Dorothy to him? Martin lives in Fort Field, Maine. Okay, so wait a minute. She lives in Maine too? Philip DeSalle lives in Limestone, Maine. Timothy Martin, Deborah Martin, Dorothy Martin, James Pinkard. She was also known as Dorothy Pinkard. How far is Fort Field from Limestone? Hold on. Let me go back to my maps. Okay, what was the other Fort Field? Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. Was it Fort Fairfield, Maine? Wait, what up, baby? Searches with Travis Strip, 49, and Carolyn Dorsey's 53. Because Limestone, Maine to Fort Fairfield, Maine is only 12 minutes. And it is literally like probably, let's see, the road between the two. No, I can't tell. It's 10 miles, 12 minutes. And both of those towns is right on the U.S. Canadian border. It borders up to New Brunswick. She has a pin address in Limestone, Maine, and currently is in 25 Martin Road, Fort Fairfield, Maine. Okay, those are 12 minutes apart. And if you look at it on the map, it's literally on the U.S. Canadian border where it borders into New Brunswick. So if Dottie was living down here during that time, or let's just assume that's Dottie. Does it have a previous address for her, for the Dorothy lady? Of anywhere in Louisiana? Natchitoches, Louisiana, which is where it happened at. So more than likely, Dorothy is going to be Dottie. Holton, Maine. Well, you know, if she was in that house, she had to know something. I'm trying to think of what type of technology they had back in 1990. I'm sure Ellie probably had more than what just regular people did. So locations listed on here, those are the ones I gave you. So Dorothy is Dottie. Dottie lived in the house with him. So therefore Dottie had to know something. Philip wrote that letter right. The suicide letter? He wrote it, but someone typed it. I don't know if there's an actual copy of it, but yeah, he's the one that wrote it. Known as Dottie Martin, also known as Dorothy LaSalle. So maybe she's his wife. She has to know something. There's no way she could have lived in that house and not knew it. me see. Trying to see if I can find like an actual. What is this? Confessed killer settles into secluded life in Louisiana. Oh, that's just showing where he lived at down south. Okay, I don't see where there's any written, like handwritten ones, but this one here is just typed up. Okay, so where was the wifey that day? Let's see, I don't remember anything ever coming out about him having a wife, girlfriend, daughter, or anything like that. Unless it was and I just don't remember it. Okay, but if she has an address of Fort Fairfield, Maine, and he has one of Limestone, Maine, which is 10 miles apart. I wonder if they live together and he's using a different address for some reason. What is the area code for Maine? Hold on one second. Let me look it up. Let's see, Limestone. Okay, area code is 207. Okay, that's for Limestone, which I'm sure Fort Fairfield will be the same. But let me double check it though. Okay, Fort Fairfield, Maine is also 207. You got email documents. Okay, let me check them real quick. Okay. Live Dottie Dorothy, probable daughter, Colleen. Some Limestone, Maine, so that's where the address for him came from. Wait, why the hell does Philip DeSalle have an alias of Angel Borderline and Angela Richard? Why's he got all those aliases? No numbers I'm getting for that area code. What about a 318 area code? Oh wait, there's a phone number on here for her, 973. Where's 973 area code? Let me look that up. 973. Damn it, not 983. Area code. Okay, 973 area code is Newark, New Jersey. Okay, no, 318. Is it the 973 phone number? I'm trying to think, because Leesville's got. I'm gonna look into Norwood. Okay. XA, India, Alexandra, Louisiana. I think Alexandra is, yeah, it's 318. Let me look up field plat. Jesus, I can't spell tonight. Louisiana area code. Okay, is there a 337 area code? Okay, and Leesville is also 337. They clump those names together sometimes not accurate properly associates. I don't know, y'all. I wonder if they went into it this deep back when all this happened. No, it has 775 and 604. I think it pulled me to a different Dorothy when I clicked over. Disregard phone numbers, but everything else is accurate. Area code, yeah, area 337 area code. Yeah, it's Leesville, Ville Platte, all the way down to the Gulf Coast, Calcasieu Parish, Cameron Parish, which would be Lake Charles, Cameron, Holly Beach. All of them are 337 until it gets over to about middle ways of Louisiana, and then it turns into 504. Limestone is 207. Yeah, Limestone and the Fort Fairfield are both 207, which they're only 10 miles apart, but I went ahead and checked both of them just in case. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end it here tonight. I've already been on here 3.5 hours. I'm going to look into this Norwood people too. Wait, let me. Hold on, let me see if I can still find it on the chat real quick. Okay, Bobby and Janice. Okay, hold on, y'all. 1 second. Okay. Yo, I need to invest in some damn notebooks. I gave you phone numbers and that info. Wait, geez Louise, did you send something to me? In an email? Oh, wait, that was from you. Hold on. I thought that was, wait, but I don't, okay, hold on a minute. 973. Okay, yeah. Okay, geez Louise, on the Dorothy Martin one that had the phone number, the 973 area code, that's the one that was for Newark, New Jersey. The Philip one, I Can't see. Okay, wait. On the Philip DeSalle one, I can't see the phone number on it. Okay. Colin Smith. She may have taught there at Job Corps and get the mobile number. Okay. Okay, Job Corps, Director of Learning, Department of Education, Maine. Okay, geez Louise, on the Philip one, can you see what that phone number is? Because that's where it looks like a 337 area code. Let's see, 47 something 44 something 4. All right, Ricky, have a good night and be safe. Which way information? I've just sent screenshots. Okay. Well, thank you for sending that to me, geez Louise. Where did hold on one second, let me go back to the Natchitoches Tax Assessor's Office. Okay, 1 second, I'll get it for you. Okay, property address. Henry F. Search. Okay, he lived at 446 Henry Avenue in Natchitoches. His was 446 and then Phillips was 453. So they would have been across the street from each other. Louisiana. Yeah, in Louisiana. Wait, what up, baby? That's weird, I'm getting a 0 result on the search. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it back up here. Okay, whenever I click on the property information, the physical address is 446 Henry Avenue, but his mailing address is a P.O. box in Natchitoches. So that may be why it's not coming up. I'm just gonna email it to you real quick. Yeah, 446 Henry Avenue is the physical address. Just the mailing address is a P.O. box. Okay, I just sent you a screenshot of it. Alright, y'all, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm getting like super tired. If y'all find anything else, y'all can email it to me. I'm gonna look more into these Norwood people also, into the Kimberly Norwood, and see what I can find on her. Do y'all wanna keep discussing this tomorrow night? Got me all the phone numbers. Okay, one second, let me check this out real quick. Okay, 207 is going to be Maine. 318 is going to be Natchitoches. 337 is going to be either Ville Platte, probably Ville Platte, since that's where he did live at. 318550. That's going to be, the 318 number is more than likely going to be a cell phone number. Okay. So wait a minute, this 207-325-8872. Date seen September 96 to August 2011. He was in jail during that time. I was spelling it wrong. Okay, so we can keep going over it tomorrow night then. Do y'all want to do... I'm trying to think, what is tomorrow, Thursday? Hold on one second. I gotta mute out to find something out real quick. Okay, yeah, Gilen. Okay, so we can go back over this some more tomorrow night, but would y'all rather do it during the day, or would y'all rather do another late night one like this one? I also have an address of 160 Ridge Drive, Natchitoches. Let me see where Ridge Drive is. Hold on. Okay. 160 Drive. Yes. Is it West Ridge or just Ridge Drive? 318 number ending in 2134. Does it say what the prefix is on the number? Like 318 and then the prefix? Okay. Wait, is this on Sibley Lake? Yes, it is. Ridge Drive is Sibley Lake. Was it? Okay, wait a minute. Alright, the address. Was that 160 Ridge Drive, White Widow Baby, or West Ridge Drive? Because West Ridge Drive is Sibley Lake, which is where the bike was found. Hold on, let me get where I'm going here. Okay, wait. I have to turn my map. Oh, damn, that's the interstate. Hold on. I gotta get. Here we go. Okay. Hold on, wait just a second here. Just Ridge. I don't care. I don't know about any of this info anyway. Okay, I can do tomorrow during the day at, let's see, 3 o'clock my time would be 1 o'clock your time, White Widow Baby. "160 Ridge Drive." Okay. Let me type it one more time and see what comes up. Usually 71457. Okay. Okay, it's still coming up as West Ridge Drive, which is on Sibley Lake. I need to find. He said the public boat launch on the Oak Grove Road. Across from the store. Yeah, the lake that the bike was found in. But I'm just gonna look up something real quick because. Okay, he said Oak Grove Road. Alright, so if you go from Highway 6 down Texas Street, going around the lake, there's a public boat launch there. There's also a store right beside the boat launch. But he said the boat launch across from the store. So let me see if there's an Oak Grove Road through here. Recent residents Gilbert, Melvin, John, Stephen, Julie, Glenn Norwood, and John Soper. Okay, when did. I have numbers for 4 out of 7 of them. When did Glenn Norwood live there? That's Parish Road. So let me see. River Customs. Miss Garage. That's not what I want. Parish Road. I hate how they put Parish Road instead of the damn name of the road. Okay, Ponderosa Highline. Okay, 8 Mile Loop. Okay, so this is gonna be. Oak Grove Community right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm just checking this. Keelan Norwood is a female. Okay. Alright. Okay. Trying to find. It's the only boat ramp I can find. Okay, geez Louise. Is this a boat ramp? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Aha. I think I might have found the boat ramp that he was talking about. Okay, boat ramp across the road from the store. There's the store across the road. Damn it, I need that. Okay, hold on. I need to pull up the suicide note again. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm just checking something out here real quick. Because this boat ramp, if I can get this pulled up real quick to make sure this is the right spot that I'm looking at. This boat ramp is literally straight across the water from that 160 Ridge Drive. Okay. Okay, so I didn't know where she is now, but I do know where she was last, in a dumpster. The public boat launch at Oak Grove Road across the street from the store. So yeah, this is it. Boat launch, Oak Grove Road, across the street. Okay, so this is going to be the boat launch. And I'm going to pull this up tomorrow. But that boat launch that he's saying where the dumpster was at that he threw the body, you can literally look across the lake and see it from that 160 Ridge Drive house. I wonder if I can get damn street view on this house. Bet you ain't gonna be able to see nothing though. And that's a nice house too. Alright, have a good night, Tennessee girl. Okay, we're gonna have to look more into the Norwood people. Where that property is. It has a house on it, and it also has a boat slip out behind it. Because it's like you walk out the back door and the lake is right there. You could have very easily gotten a boat from that house, went straight across the lake, and been at that public boat launch in 10 minutes tops, if that long. I just wonder how long or when that person lived at that property, the Norwood person. It's pretty fucking weird. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. You want to do, let's see, 4 o'clock my time would be 2 o'clock. But 2 o'clock your time tomorrow, White Widow baby? Would that be fine? Okay, so I'll do 4 o'clock then. And then that way it'll give us enough time that we can go over it. And then if PG comes on, then we won't be interfering with her live. And then if she's not on too late, then I can go live again tomorrow night. Alright, so I don't know where Jeez Louise went. Alright, did Crime Crazy leave? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'll schedule it for tomorrow at 4. Doing it daytime, we'll be able to get more done. Okay, that'll be fine. Yeah, because PG usually goes live at like 9:30, 10 o'clock my time. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I'll try. I love you. I'll have a good one. I was getting a pic. Okay, well, if you get it, Jeez Louise, if you don't mind, will you send it to me? And I'll go ahead and schedule it once I end this one for tomorrow. And then we can just pick it up from there and see what else we can find. So, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love you all, and y'all have a good night. Okay, Crime Crazy. Well, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow then. Okay, thank you, Jeez Louise. Alright, so y'all have a good night.